Hello, John.
Hello.
So, I've
I've been
seen
traveling a while.
that you're a week late.
Oh yeah, I had some things to do.
It's a bit of a journey. I know. It's a bit of a journey. I like the skin. Really fits the journey type
Oh yeah,
vibe.
thank you. I appreciate it.
Could you please come up here and stand in the middle, like between those two lava things? I guess. I have.
Yeah.
So,
Are you gonna kill me?
not necessarily. I came here to talk to you, John. So, John, have you heard of Judgment Day before?
No, I haven't. What is that?
So, Judgment Day is where you are judged for your goods and for your bads. I'm going to be judging you for our history throughout Nethersmp, which is pretty extensive, you know.
Yeah.
You don't have to hold the iron sword out.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
It's
sorry,
fine. We're fine here. We're fine here. If you remember, from the beginning of Nethersmp, we started off, everything was crazy. No one knew what they were doing. I went for the business route, and I tried to make business with you at the beginning of Nethersmp. Didn't really work out well.
Right.
But that's not the important part. But the important part comes after when I made business with you. Do you remember what happened between me and Stefan, John?
Didn't he find the Blackstone?
He found the basalt delta, and when he found it, I remember joining the VC, and he lied about it.
Little bridge that goes. Hi, John.
What about a
I don't know if I
bridge?
can.
Little bridge that goes to Bastion Delta with Blackstone? Is that what you're saying?
No, I found one lying on the ground. More so, might have been from you dying. I don't know.
Really?
I remember exactly what happened that day. He lied
Oh.
about it, and then I went to kill him. Of course, he was still on his grace period, so it didn't end up too well. After that, I found something out. I found out that you and Stefan were pretty peaceful with each other. At the time, of course, I was scared because I know you. I respect you because you are a very powerful individual when it comes to Minecraft, John. So while that did worry me, while that was technically a bad, you came back, John. You know what you did? I remember you showed me where Stefan's base was.
I did, yeah.
And after that, the day I went to kill him, you gave me probably one of the most powerful things I own to this day, which I now call the Brute Obliterator. You gave me a Sharpness 5 golden axe, and I have turned it into, let's just call it an overpowered axe with Sharpness 5, Mending, Efficiency 1, and Breaking 3. You get the deal.
Oh.
This gift just showed me that things would probably go well for us in the future. We were pretty peaceful as well, and you've always been sort of that chaotic neutral. You've
Right,
never
yeah.
been certainly on one person's side. You've kind of been your own person, but you've been there to help everyone out every now and then. But there's one other thing I remember. During the exploration arc, I remember you would say things that would worry me, that were a bit sus, if I should say so the least. You were always
I
saying
think I
one
recall
specific phrase. You were saying what specific phrase? What was it again? Oh yeah, I remember. You always said there can only be one winner. Well, as you may know, that kind of worried me at the time. That made me think a bit.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
Nethersmp has always kind of felt like the kind of server with teams, with betrayal, with all these different things. It always felt like there was never really, we were always kind of battling
At each
for
other's
what,
necks.
we were always battling for one thing, and that thing is called power, John. As you may know, me and you probably have the most power on the server as it is. After that whole debacle of the exploration arc, after the first event, and as I was building up spawn, I noticed something. I noticed that we started to become more chill. Ever since I started building up spawn, ever since I started building up Crimson City, we started becoming a little more chill, you know? Everything started to chill out. It didn't feel as if we were always at each other's necks battling for power. While that's always been a thing on Nethersmp, well, no matter what, people are always gonna battle for more power. Everything just started to feel more chill. But something happened recently. Stefan took DJ from me. He took my one teammate, the one person I thought I could trust out of everyone.
Oh,
He took DJ
that.
from my side. And then something else worried me, John. You want to know what that is?
I think I know what it is, but
You met with Stefan. I don't know what he told you. But I'm kind of worried because, as you know, Stefan's been my enemy on the server since as long as we could probably remember for Nethersmp. Pretty much the whole time. Pretty much since episode 2. Episode 2, the most infamous episode of Nethersmp.
yeah.
For multiple reasons.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I don't know what Stefan's planning, necessarily. But I want to know. What's going on, John? What's going on with Stefan and you and the whole stuff? What's going on?
Well, he did, as you know, he did have me. He did set up a meeting, and I went to go talk to him. And I found his house. His house is, far away, really far. My legs were so sore. But
Yep.
he's planning something dangerous, and I don't know if I'm willing to be on board with that.
What's he planning?
He's planning to kill you. He says it'll open some sort of dimensional rift,
It'll open some sort of dimensional rift.
to the overworld. And he says we need to get back to the overworld, but I don't remember what the overworld was. And,
John, I
Yeah.
need you to listen to me carefully. Here, let me hop down from my throne for a second. You are right. Stefan is planning something very dangerous. But it's not what you think. It's nothing that you could ever know what it means.
oh,
Stefan, if he goes through with his plans,
mhm.
Nethersmp will never be the same again. Let's just say that if his plans go through, hell will break loose. And nothing will be as good as it is now. Now, I need to tell you something, John. If Stefan goes through with his plans, it is the end of the world as we know it. Now, with that said, I can't tell you why as of now. I can't tell you why, but you will eventually find out with time. But John, there's one thing I need to ask you. Since you've never been on one person's side, and that's fine, but now with things getting more crazy, I came here to ask you one thing, and that thing is, I want you to join me to help defeat Stefan and save Nethersmp. And let's just say, if we work together, things will get better. And I can't say what my plans are, because, I gotta leave it open to surprise. But John, let me just say this. As you know, Stefan's plans, his bad plans for Nethersmp, and you probably don't really know my plans. We'll discuss them over time if you join my side. Before you give me your decision, before you tell me if you're joining me or not, there is one question I need to ask you, John.
Yeah.
What side of history do you want to be on?
Well, obviously the right side, the good side of history. I don't want to be on the wrong side because they're probably gonna lose.
Yes. And whose side would that be?
I don't know. Are you on the good side, or
I would say I'm on the good side. I'd say I want what's best for Nethersmp. As you can see from my skin, I'm kind of like, the king of Nethersmp, as you can see. That's kind of what I've been going for. Oh yeah, let me take off my boots. I'm here to make sure Nethersmp...
I don't like monarchy, though.
Don't worry. I'm not here for monarchy, because I'm here to make sure everything works out in the end. I don't want to be a powerful leader or anything. Of course, I want to make sure I have power to ensure... I want to have power to ensure everything works out. I'm not going to, control anybody. I'm on the good side of history, John. You can trust me. So let me ask you one more time, John. What side of history do you want to be on?
The right side.
which would be
The
my
winning
side, right?
Yeah, I think so. In this situation, it seems like it would be.
Well, John, I'm glad we agree. I'm glad we agree on the same thing, and nothing bad has to come out of this. So, John, I need to show you something, John. On my
Okay.
exploration arc, I found many things,
Right.
and I want to take you somewhere, John. Somewhere very important. Let's just say,
Do I need my armor on?
well, it's a bit of a walk, so yeah, I would say you would need your armor on. So,
Alright.
let's get moving. Hey, John? I want you to come down here. But, dude,
Wait.
welcome to our new home away from home. I'd like you to enter in here. It's still under renovations, but...
Oh, okay. That's why there's a bunch of stuff. Whoa. Hey, yo!
Hey, yo! Look at this!
That's nice.
So I don't remember if you remember from the exploration arc, but this is a bastion I found in the middle of the basalt delta that was really scuffed.
Oh, yeah.
So John, this will be our new base of operations. You can still have yours if you want to, but I think it's best if from this point on we work together, we work on this base, we all operate together. Because this area is far away from spawn. There's a lot of stuff over there that hasn't been explored, a lot of stuff over that way that hasn't been explored. There's there's still a lot in this direction that hasn't been explored. If you are willing to, I can help you move in here. And let's just say, we may be here for a while. We may be going back to Crimson City a few times for some stuff, but from here on until the Nether SMP finale, this is where all of our stuff is going to go down. This is where all our preparations are going to happen. Because, John, the story begins here.
Oh.
And from this point on, we're on our way to the ending. Well, John, I think it's time that the story begins.